Going to continue with the story now. When we left the story, Paro had told the Jewish people they should leave right now. They should leave Mitzrayim. Go. I don't want you anymore. Go. Stop the Makkah. I'm afraid I'm going to die. Stop the Makkah. Stop the Makkah. Moshe said, we'll go in the morning. And in the morning, he told all the Jewish people, come and bring all your children and all your animals and go to your neighbors and that were the mean slave masters and take their gold and their silver and the clothes. And if they say we don't know where it is, you show them, because you know where they are, where it is because of the Makkah of Choshech. And that's what they did. And they took their bread. They said, Moshe, we don't even have time to make our bread. No, just put it on your backs. Put the dough on your backs, and the sun will bake it. And it became matzah. And they left, and they were so happy. And there was a big, tall pillar of cloud that would show them where to go, because in the midbar you don't know where to go. It's just desert. It's just desert. But they followed wherever the cloud went, they went. And the cloud went in all sorts of strange ways. It went this way, it went that way. And they followed, and it was beautiful. So many Jewish people and all their children, all their animals. It was beautiful. But meantime, Paro, back in Mitzrayim, he said, why did we ever let those Jewish people go? What have we done? Why did we let them go free? Let's go chase after them. I've heard from my spies that they're just going in circles anyway. They're lost anyway. He got an army with horses and chariots, and they chased after the Jewish people. Make more noise. And the Jewish people at that time, they were right by the Yam Suf. They were right by a big ocean. Big sea. What are they going to do when they turned around and they saw the Mitzrayim were coming? They were very scared. Some of them said, oh yeah, maybe we should just drown ourselves in the water. Some of them said, let's go back to Mitzrayim. Some of them said, let's fight. They didn't know what to do. But Hashem said to them, here they are. Hashem said to Moshe, lift up your rod, stretch it over the sea, and the Jewish people are going to go through. And it became dry land. And remember, we heard that the first person who went in was Nachshon ben Aminadab, and how it went up to his nose, it split. It's land! Wow! And all the Jewish people went through, and it was so nice. And the birds were chirping up above. And if they wanted fruit, they could just grab fruit off the walls of water. And it was really beautiful. The Mitzrayim were chasing after them. They said, Pharaoh said, go ahead, follow them onto the land. But when they followed them onto the land, once again, Moshe put up his rod, and the waters came back, and all the Mitzrayim drowned in the water. But all the Jewish people, look how many Jewish people, there are so many Jewish people. All the Jewish people said, what a miracle. Thank you, Hashem. And remember, the women had packed tambourines, and they brought out their tambourines. They started saying thank you to Hashem, and Moshe led the men in song, and they were so very happy. And that happened on the seventh night of what is now the seventh night of Pesach. So I have a book here. I'll show you more pictures, because I found this book also has pictures. Here's the picture. I think maybe you're familiar with that picture, where they're shooting arrows at the Jewish people, but they couldn't get through because of the cloud. And here it is when they're walking through, and if they're hungry, they could just pick an apple out of the water, so they wouldn't even be hungry. And here is the picture of when the waters overturned the Mitzrayim, and all the Mitzrayim drowned. And the women sang songs. So now the book is telling us about the holiday. This book is telling us about the holiday of Pesach. It says it's called Pesach because, you see, because of the blood, when the Malach came to kill the firstborn, it would Pesach over the Jewish houses that had the blood on them. So it would pass over them, and it's called Passover, and would jump over Pesach. It's also called Chag Aviv because the holiday always comes in the spring. And Here's a picture of when we search for the chametz. When we go looking the night before Pesach, we look with a candle, a spoon, and a feather, and we look all around the house to find chametz. And then we take it and we burn it. The next morning we burn it, biur chametz. Bedikas chametz, biur chametz. And we say any chametz that we didn't find, it's no. We don't even know it exists practically. And of course, we eat matzah, we drink 4 cups of wine, and we enjoy the whole 8 days of Pesach. And the 7th day of Pesach is when we celebrate special, because that's when Hashem made the big miracle at the Yam Suf and saved all the Jewish people. And on the 8th day is when we wish for Mashiach, and we know Mashiach might really come. And so we look forward to, we have the special meal of Mashiach Suda at the last meal on the 8th day. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful Pesach.